Southeast Texans are showing an outpouring of support for the family of a 43-year-old man, Street.Steiner of Port Neches. Investigators say it appears Steiner was walking along the side of Highway 73 on April 19th when he was struck by a vehicle and knocked into the waterway near 39th Street. Steiner leaves behind two young girls and a wife who is expecting their third child. KFDM Ron Reynolds has more on how loved ones are getting help to deal with their grief.
An overwhelming amount of support in a small town for a family who lost a loved one, who they say was friendly to those he met.
He never met a stranger.
Sabrina Steiner says her husband worked with her at the family's business, the Pampered Pet Grooming Salon in Nederland.
You knew him 1 minute or you knew him 2 years, and you told him you liked that knife he had in his hand, he'd hand it right over to you. I think about half the people in Nederland own something that belonged to him at one point in time because he just loved to make people happy.
Sabrina says Steiner was an Iraqi war veteran and that he may have suffered from post-traumatic stress syndrome.
He had been blown up in the service, and that's when he had quit. So he had lost a lot of friends over there. He talked about it some, but there was a lot of things that he wouldn't talk about.
Taking long drives when he wasn't feeling his best is how his wife says he coped with the stress. That's what he was doing on the night of April 19th when his vehicle ran out of gas. Investigators say it appears Steiner was walking along the side of Highway 73 when he was struck by a vehicle. Someone spotted his body Monday morning on the 23rd. He leaves behind two young girls, and his wife is expecting their third child. Sabrina says they were his joy.
The first hurricane that we went through, and I don't know that it was really a hurricane, more a tropical storm, but he had gotten her out of bed, and he had her strapped in her little car seat and had her in the middle of the room with her little car seat on so that if anything happened, she was going to be safe.
This has been the longest time their daughters have spent without their dad. The 5-year-old was looking forward to celebrating his birthday that was on April 24th. And although she can't, she sends a special request.
His oldest daughter, she wanted me to make sure and tell God that it was Daddy's birthday so that God could throw him a party, because she was really worried that Daddy wasn't going to get his birthday party.
In Nederland, Ron Reynolds, KFDM 6 News.
Officers have not yet decided if they are going to press charges against the man who hit Street.Steiner. An account has been set up at Neches Federal Credit Union in the name of Steiner Family Fund.